everyone, this is Lisa with Crepe Myrtle Row. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to do a tour of my dining room decorated with all of my chicken decor and some honeybees and honey pots, that kind of thing. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I would love for you to be a part of my YouTube family, and you can come follow me on Instagram under Crepe Myrtle Row also to see more often stuff that I put up, because a lot of times I'll post pictures of these areas a lot quicker than what I actually get a YouTube video up. Without further ado, let's get started. Okay, we're going to get started right here. I'm standing in my kitchen looking into there, and as y'all know, I am a maximalist, not a minimalist, so I do have a lot of stuff. So here is a garland I made last year using this daisy garland from Hobby Lobby, and then I just tied these little ribbons onto it just to give it a little extra something, you know, for my decor, and that's something you can do with any of the garlands there. Just find you one, and this was, you know, one of the cheaper ones. It wasn't one of them very expensive garlands, and just add your ribbons to match whatever decor you're doing. And then this wreath here, that came from Walmart probably about 3 years ago, and I don't think they have those anymore. So then we'll come over here to the table, and I'm sorry if this is a little shaky, y'all. I'm trying to do this with my phone, and this, you hear this creaking? This is what happens when you live in an older house. It's the creaky floors. But we tried to stop the squeaking before, but you know, I kind of like it. It makes the character of the home, I guess, to me. And here we go with a runner I made out of some material I had. There is a beeswax candle with a little bee on it. And here's my dough bowl. I used some candlesticks to give some height here. A little bit of florals in there, just little pieces I cut off and laid in there in one of my miniature copper molds. Some more chickens, a candle that's battery operated that will come on later. And this is little fairy lights that come on at night. And if you watch or follow me on Instagram, you can see a post where I done a picture of these, this lit up at night, and my 3-tier tray that you'll see in a minute. And it looks so pretty in here at night. We'll come across here. And this plate wall, if you've been following me, you'll remember that this was all white plates and platters. But I decided to take out a few of my blue and white dish collection and put that on the wall. And I just love the color contrast with the green walls. And I have been asked about this before several times, about the color of the wall, and honestly, I don't remember exactly. I painted these walls probably 11 years ago, and I think it had something with the name Green Apple in it, and I believe it came from Sharon Williams. But again, that's been 11 years ago. This was a thrifted find with this little water pitcher, and I did just a small flower arrangement with some leftover florals I had. Come down through here, there is a blue honey pot. Loved that when I found it at an antique store. A strawberry pie plate with some dollies, whatever you want to call them. I love those things. That is a chicken egg plate. And then I recently found this, and look, it has strawberries on it, so that's why I love that one. And some more chickens. Try not to make y'all too dizzy here. And then we come up here, and if this is your first time seeing a video with this in it, this thing here is a stacking dishes. Those are like individual, where you see the things, those are like individual containers, and they all stack on top of each other, and you can carry it around or whatever. But my grandmother had one just like it, and she used to make Sunday dinner in it. And she would put, you know, the beans would be in one, corn, the fried chicken, the biscuits, whatever, in each container. Have it sitting on top of the dining room table. So whoever got home first from church would open it all up and set it out, and we would serve it buffet style. Really miss those days. Here is a Be Kind sign. I got that from Walmart. It was mounted on a wooden plaque and I just took it off. And you can still see my thumbtack here. I have one on each end and one in the middle, so if I do decide to hang a garland there, that's how I keep it up there, just hooked on those. And that vintage mixer was my other grandmother's. Then we come down, and then this gingham check background, I took some foam board and cut it to make a snug fit. I had to, you know, put a couple pieces together to make the length, and then just wrap the cloth around it and taped it all on there, and then just push it to the back, and it, you know, with the snug fit, it holds itself in. And this way I can change out, you know, different times. If I want something different in the fall, I could do that, or just leave it the wood behind it. But I just wanted to give it a little something different. So that is that part. And then there's some more of my chickens and some of the vintage scales. And most everything I've gotten here came from thrift stores and a few things from antique stores. And this is another thing you'll see me do, is using books as risers for displaying. I'll show you this little toothpick holder. I love the character on it. You would load the toothpicks in there and get them out of there. Or I guess a match holder. That could be for matches also. And then that, what looks like a little vintage scale there, is actually a Christmas ornament. And then a few of my cookbooks, and those bookends came off of eBay. Got little miniature pies there. And those baskets, there was this one and that yellow one you just saw, came from Walmart this year. And then these have chickens with them. And that little vintage, I guess you were supposed to keep your instant coffee in it. And then here is some more books stacked up with a rooster lamp and lampshade, and I thrifted both of those items at different times. And then I just took a sheet that I found with these strawberries and just kind of tucked it around the cushion on my rocker here. And here's my copper mold collection and my vintage scale with a floral arrangement in it. You can see some more of the copper mold. My chicken curtains, and then I have a lot of those cake molds all over my kitchen, everywhere. And then here we go. This is it. I love the chalkboard look. And those were some things I ordered off of Amazon, I believe, but they're made by Raz Company, R-A-Z Company. But I just love them because, you know, I have black cabinets there, so I thought they looked good with that. So here is the 3-tiered tray that I made, and I have a tutorial on my channel showing how I made it. The little bee there, that little pot, and these little lights here, those came from Walmart this year. They are on a timer, so I've got them set up to come on about 5 o'clock in the afternoons. I just picked up that little miniature basket and put those vintage salt and pepper shakers in it. And here's some little bees that my mom got me, salt and pepper shakers. They're supposed to be kissing bees because y'all know I love my kissing figurines. But the way the tray was made, I couldn't make them touch, so I just had to sit them in there like that. Some more salt and pepper shakers and honey pots. This is another thing my mom got me. And it actually had like little prayer things, little cards inside of it. That little rooster there is a bell. And then got the honey pot here that I thrifted. A miniature Coke bottle. And back in there's another miniature basket with a chicken in it. And then I found this tablecloth at a yard sale. And this basket looks like, you know, real strawberries. It's just a faux strawberries, but it's a real container that strawberries came in this year. I'm fortunate enough to live close to a farm called Strawberry Hill, USA, and they have so good strawberries. So I bought me this container earlier in the season and decided to put the faux ones in it when I got through. So there is all of this. And I hope you enjoyed it, and hopefully I'll get some more videos out soon. I'm wanting to do one on where I store everything, but I've got some cleaning out and organizing to do before I do that. But I hope y'all have a very blessed day. Bye.